Greetings, everyone. Yes, looks good. But he picked this div name, so very much for reaching those quality channel points. Chat, very visible. I don't want to miss you. So sad. Oh, wrong split. My splits got reshuffled or something. Ah, they did. Yes, they. Acceptable 1-1 so far. Gonna add a 52 or 53 if all goes well in this final wave. Very nice. Yeah, it was 0.1 off the 53. Whatever you want to call that. Work my way out of first 5 levels, that would be quite nice. Tough stuff. Well, a little bit of a fortunate situation with the Sun RNG there. Didn't quite get that pea shooter out as quick as I normally like to. I made the right decision here to add a 5th sunflower. This is usually not recommended. Oh, hey, Crazy Killer, how we doing? Hey, Chris. Hey, Sendeco. Ah, just watching one of my videos. Excellent. Was it, watching the, I'm trying to think, I'd made a couple of highlights from some of my previous streams. We have, all mini games. We got a PB there recently, although I think you might have been there for part of that. Yeah, trying to think of some of the others as well. Really hope we don't get one right here. That, ugh, shouldn't have said anything. Probably going to be about a 5-second loss here just from this alone. Not to mention how the final wave goes. Well, there. Ah, with the critic, yes. Yep. Yep, that was, yeah, per the request to Super. You know, I'm happy to do those from time to time. It's fun for me, and again, I think it's beneficial to the runners. Actually, in the 3 critics that I've done, the runner has gotten a PB within a week every single time. Just saying. You know, I do think it's one of those that, like, sometimes a little bit of feedback can, you know, really go a long way. And again, you know, it's not, you know, that I have fun dumping on other runners' runs or anything like that. It's just, you know, again, I think sometimes a little bit, you know, if you feel like there's a, you know, a game or a part of the game, you feel like you're playing well, but you know, you're just not quite seeing the time to A Mad Wasp 100% critic, oh god. I don't think I'll ever do one of those. The thought of, like, talking for 8 to 8.5 hours is really not very appealing. But that, in some ways, that could be good in the sense of, being able to talk about every level. And part of the problem, though, is, too, there are some parts of the game, like survivals, that I actually think Mad Wasp is probably better than I am, by a bit of a margin, so didn't want to do this, but I'm pretty sure I gotta. Site, maybe not. So I do have a backup. Nice. Alright, it worked out. I probably still needed that second one. Very, very close. Come on. Say, that guy did not want to get on screen. Not feeling particularly social today. Get a good 50% rule here. Yeah, we should be able to move on to the next wave. Technically, maybe needed it there. Fascinating. Last one helped just a little bit. And again, you see this level works out very nicely if you use that cherry in the 5th wave, which we did. Get right back for the final wave. Nothing. Hey, Super. Appreciate the good luck. Good morning. Congrats on your PB as well. I've not quite had a chance to watch it since the beginning, but pretty sure I caught... When did I jump in? The night levels? Pretty sure I caught a good majority of it yesterday, which was great. Hey, B. Jonas. How we doing? Hello, hello, hello. Definitely got to look at, maybe even this weekend too, a little bit more into quality FFZ emotes. See if we can boost the emote situation for our lovely viewers by just a little bit. Yeah, gotta see if I follow suit, exactly. No, 1-2 was not the happiest. We had just about everything go wrong in 1-2 that possibly can go wrong, but could make up for that and the rest of the initial levels without too much trouble. A pretty good start to 1-4. Didn't have to wait at all in the pea shooter. Got to keep planting sunflowers. Again, I used column 4. You could put these, or column 5. You could put them as far as column 6, but personally I don't really recommend that. I'm going to do here, actually, there's a decent chance we get a cone head this next wave, so I want to be quite prepared for that. Oh, okay. This is actually pretty good, because this means that these 2 rows will probably use the lawnmower right around the time we're looking at that final wave. Ooh. And very important not to get this guy, so that timing was actually quite good. And there are 2 of them here, so they're going to be racing a little bit. If I got a good 50% rule here, I should be well on my way. Good. I think this last one helped a little bit, and again, the cherries recharged right in time. We'll be looking at an excellent time for this level, and maybe even a time save. Again, maybe 1 or 2 more cone heads that I normally prefer, but the RNG was solid. Execution was tight. Look at that. Not every day you come by a gold on 1-4, we'll put it that way. How about that? I appreciate that. Yeah, again, do I feel like I could get a 327? Absolutely. You know, if I'm on my game, which I haven't really been for the last couple streams, but... Again, I could have used the walnut on this one, however... Ugh. Ooh. Oh. This is not happy. You know what? I didn't want to do that, but I think I had to. One more. Again, pretty unfortunate RNG on this bad boy. Is that enough? I think that was enough. Alright. Really what I'm hoping for here is just a good final wave. One more Explodo would be huge. But I am going to be able to use both of these lawnmowers, so even if I don't get one, I'm not actually going to be in the worst situation of all time. Yeah, look at this. Just for the memes. That actually worked, that's funny. And 150 is very meh for this level. 145 would have been a lot better, but it was that one wave where in the bottom and top row we had 2 cone heads. That was the real setback. Had to waste Explodo, not to mention throwing off my lawnmower timing by quite a bit and sort of setting up for a bit of an awkward final wave. Yep, still looking good. You know, still can't complain about this run at all so far. And really, anytime I get a gold in one of the first 5 levels, it's not, you know, not bad. I was only about 2 seconds from the global gold on that one as well. So that's pretty nice. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, not a ton of Explodos there. I actually did get pretty lucky with 1 or 2 of the 50% rules. By lucky, I mean, like, it wasn't absolutely at 50%, so... This is worth it, as funny as it looks, because basically I can stall this guy indefinitely with a walnut. So, even if I get, like, something else in this row that I don't really, you know, want to deal with, I can still take care of it. This is actually somewhat good. I don't mind this layout, because it means that the cone heads are more likely to come in one of these 2 rows. Guaranteed? No, but nice. This is almost the equivalent, actually, because now, you know, I'll be in a pretty good position. Nice. Great. Probably going to get a vaulter at this point. Ooh. No. Damn. Didn't quite save him either. I'm doing here, I want to do just enough damage to this vaulter. Rock the 50% rule. Ugh. Oh, actually this kind of worked out. I will call this a working out situation. Nice. Well, not a smooth 1-6, but... Again, I thought that was going to work. I knew it was going to be very tight, but Knew it should work. Yeah, I consider a 3-minute level here a huge win. Certainly could have been much worse. Hey, how we doing, Black Justice? What's going on? Yeah, so yeah, exactly. So the reason that I would, the reason that I did that is because the wave was a vaulter and a regular zombie, and by killing the regular zombie alone, it's actually a lot more likely that I don't get the 50% rule than I do. So I wanted it to do just enough damage to the vaulter to proc the next wave, and I actually lucked out that when I did, it shot another zombie in that top row, and so I was able to use that lawnmower to get 3 of them, not just the 2. Yeah, I was gonna sit far away from a textbook 1-6. I agree with that, but it worked. You know, ultimately, you know, working is what we shoot for. Not always pretty. It's not always clean. Beginning of 1-6, I would say, was textbook. You know, the setup with the mines and the cone heads and all that. It was looking good, but getting that vaulter in the top row was sort of the, you know, the differentiator there. Probably should have gone sunflower first. It's really important to try to prioritize the sunflowers at the beginning of these levels. Ah. Well. Oh, man. Killing me, game. Absolutely killing me. I gotten that down sooner. I was honestly asleep at the wheel. Alright. Pretty much whatever this is, there's a very high chance it's going to get cherried. Do this, and maybe this. Why not? Good. Well, again, a 245 is a reasonable goal to shoot for, especially when you have all 15 sunflowers and about 10, you know, pea shooter / snow peas out on the map as well. That's pretty good. And 2 potato mines. I forgot to mention that. So if you have the choice between a sunflower and a walnut, at this point, counterintuitively, it's actually better to use the sunflower. Ah, I wish that had been the other way around, and I could have gotten the cone head. That would have been a great win. Ooh, look at this. This is just asking for a cherry. Saying, please, Warmech. Please. I'm gonna wait. Hopefully we can get a well-placed potato coming up here. And these cone heads can really make a pretty massive difference second half of this level. And I'm gonna take a chance here. If I get a cone head there, yeah, damn. Oh. There's a chance this will work out as well. And I have a lot of firepower in that row, so nice. Right. Looking good, looking good. Hey, A1, good morning. Good evening. Good afternoon. All the above. Ah. Oops. Slight misplay there. Nice. Alright, looking good. Been pretty good. Am I going to be able to get a sub 5 here? We'll see. That definitely remains to be seen. Ooh. Don't like that bottom row. Dang. Again, I was up against a pretty good time on that level. Again, I always shoot for cracking 5 minutes there, but the reality is I probably only do so, you know, a quarter to a third of the time, maybe. You know, you really need a lot to go right, both in the first and the second flags. And I think I just had a few too many cone heads and vaulters in the second half. Yeah, but so far, again, I can't complain too much about, well, I'm gonna, you know what, I'm gonna say that when I'm out of the day levels, because there's still this level, there's 1-9, where I actually think I have a little bit of time save, and then 1-10, which has either literally or in effect killed 3 of my last 5 attempts, I want to say. Again, I really should stack all these in the same row. There's really no reason not to do that, but I appreciate the good luck, Aaron. Gold percent. Well, I have golded a handful of the day levels recently. I golded 1-4, 1-5, 1-6, 1-7, all pretty recently. So I'll consider that a gold percent. Why not? What the hell? Nice. Alright, this is good. Good, good, good. I do like the fact that this guy was slow as he was. And very, very high chance that the bucket head appears here. Ooh, it didn't. But I am prepared. Nice. I get like a cone head here or something. Yep. Very sad for our friend the Chomper there, but nice. Alright. Looking good. Looking pretty good. Again, very high chance we cherry right here and then save the Chomper for top row. Almost certainly what's going to happen. Wow, and really only this. It's not bad at all. Almost should have dug that up and used a Chomper, but... And again, most sub 3 minute times are okay for that level. Sub 250 though, which I believe is what I had there, is even better. No complaints at all. Ah, you've been playing more shenanigans and making them work. Well, check out my 1-6 shenanigans, A1, if you're looking for a level that felt completely weird and out of control for the second, like, 2/3 of it, but actually worked out really well. In part due to luck. I got very lucky on one of the waves. That could have been disaster. But shenanigans is definitely the way to put it, alright? I can tell it's going to be one of these days where the clicking is not at its most precise. Not that I don't know if I've ever had a run where I didn't misplay or misclick or misplant at least one thing. I mean, it's just inevitable. Oh, thanks, Ruskell. Appreciate that. How did the end of the run go? Appreciate the host. I hope you like the chomper sound that you get for the host. That's a fun little addition to the stream that we put out relatively recently. Again, it was more important to get this walnut up to sort of help a future wave than it was. Do have a plan here as well. I don't love doing that, but otherwise you're waiting a long time for the 50% rule. And again, you can see that's why putting the walnut where we did was important. Otherwise, that entire wave, we were going to lose like at least 10 seconds. Or have to waste a ton of sun. Neither of which is top choice. Ugh. Alright, goodbye. That was really strange. I was worried I was going to lose that chomper, so it felt worth the 50 sun to protect it. Alright. Not the fastest and not the most well-prepared, but again, given some of the, like, funny business we had going on with a few of those waves, I'm definitely not complaining. Kind of going to do the same thing here. Now I feel a little bit better. Now I feel like I can probably use a chomper almost every wave. That wave. Actually, I got a good 50% rule there. That was not shaping up to be very pleasant. Oh, I didn't even see this. That was technically a waste. I should have protected that chomper, actually. I think that was the better play. This guy had moved along enough. Again, I think the chomper protecting chomper. Ugh, dang. Do this again. Enjoyed it so much last time. Important to get those bucket heads dead immediately. That little 5-second difference can really matter. Alright, pretty good. I'm gonna do this. And then I figure I can chomper the top row and cherry the middle row. Sort of what the game plan is. And I always feel bad digging up the chompers. They did nothing wrong. Ooh. Now this, on the other hand. Now that is some real shenanigans. Ugh. Man, that was shaping up to be a pretty good level. It would have been a 440 something, but that final wave was just brutal. Alright. More likely than not that we get a 30 something for the day levels, which is quite nice. Hi, by the way, Bombas. Ugh. Not the best start. I know, 110. Come on. I have a plan. I don't know if it's a good one, but this is my plan. It's gonna take too long. Ugh. Figure this will help my 50% rule a little bit at least. Alright, gotta use some of these cherries. Oh, yes. Oh, I see a sweet, sweet, sweet cherry spot. No question. They're good cherry usage. This one I'm actually gonna let go. I kind of argue against it, but we're creeping up on the 9th wave here. And that row was by far the more vulnerable one. If I used a second cherry there? Meh. Yep, repeater count is very good. Already I've gotten 4 more repeaters than I did in the first flag last time I played this level. So absolutely no complaints about repeaters so far. Oh, yes. Oh, look at that. Did you see that row? Conehead, Buckethead, and regular zombie. Again, if you can get a guaranteed chomper on a Buckethead, it's almost always worth using. Almost no reason to hesitate with that at all. Ooh, yep. And anytime you can get 2 Bucketheads in the second half, again, almost always worth it. Is this chomper gonna come back? There's a chance that chomper comes back. Come back to me, chomper. Come back. Again, I thought that was worth it to save the chomper. Obviously, I'm a little low on cherries, so we're gonna start saving our pennies here. Again, was that a risk? Yes. Again, at this point, I'm almost definitely... Again, taking a little bit of a chance there. I didn't know for sure if I was going to get the cherry bombs back, which, as you remember, last time I didn't. Oh, Chomper, wake up, man. Alright, 30-50 is okay. Definitely much better. I got a 31-50 because of this level a couple days ago when I was playing it as well. Oh! Mrs. Wormack has a friend that just squashed. Why did I get squashed? Did I deserve? Maybe. I just got squashed. Yeah, the top row really did take a beating. Again, I didn't use quite as many cherries in the top row as I did compared to some of the others. Yeah, decent 110 time, again, acceptable. You know, you're not going to get that many sub-4s when it comes down to it, so a 4-0X is definitely, again, compared to some of those 430s and 450s that I'd been seeing, 445s. Over the last week or two. There's a good chance that Puff Shroom lives. Usually take a little damage, but live. Again, more important to get a Puff out in the eighth column. Pretty good Sun RNG so far. And hoping for... I have a feeling the newspaper is probably going to appear there. For too long. I'm gonna start prepping. Ooh, no. Ugh. A really high chance of that happening, but it did. Wormack got squashed. Yeah, oh, now the squash plushie split is getting redeemed, so I'm gonna get a 7th one out. Per YMB, you know. If you can get it out early enough, it's usually worth it. But an 8th one, in my opinion, is not. Just you're almost never going to get to that payback period for it. So, and even though this row is going to be slow, this bottom row was very, very nice. So it's looking good. What's going to happen? I'm almost certainly going to cherry right here. I just can't imagine not doing that. Ugh. I get a little bit unlucky here? Yes. Yes, I did. Say hi to the squash. Good. He's feeling pretty good today. Again, another 3-minute 2-1, though. I'm telling you, Super. I really feel you. Ooh, no. We're using the new strats here. Let's go. Go, new strats. Hey, you. Hey, Ultra Star. How we doing? Ah, 6 a.m. Yep. Yeah, you must be more West Coast. I am East Coast, so I'm feeling quite refreshed this morning. Pretty good. Yeah. I know with these whole, you know, stay-in-place orders and whatever else, like, it has been hard to get on, like, a good, consistent sleep schedule sometimes, because, you know, if you get up a little later, or, you know, whatever else, like, it does make it tough, so I feel ya. Ugh. And the game is pulling some things so far that make me think that they're not going to make it for an easy PB. I guess we'll put it that way. That there. Protect this guy. Yeah, oh, sleep's good. Yeah. Yep. Again, I've definitely been trying to, you know, go to bed the same time every day. Like, try to get up the same time every day. Like, I feel like, you know, that helps, or at least like within an hour or so. But, you know, for me, it's like, you know, when things vary by like a huge amount, that's usually when I start to get like pretty messed up. Ugh, 3 cone heads in a row on this level. Again, this isn't going to be a great test as to whether our new strategy here works or not, because with this many cone heads in the first half, like, it's just impossible to get a good time. Look at that. Yeah, even, you know, the one time I don't, like, the cone head shows up in the worst possible row. What a mess. Yeah, this is sort of the one circumstance where I have just a little less faith in the new strategy. Look at that. Look at that. What a freaking disaster. This is literally the worst that this possibly could have gone. What a train wreck. I'm gonna do this. Try to plant a little more sun and, like, really get ahead for the second half. What a disaster. I'm gonna have so much sun, I should instantly be able to get the 50% rule on, like, almost every flag in the second half. That was so bad. Literally the worst possible layout on every single flag. Now it's gonna happen. Alright. It gives me enough gold coins, though, I can forgive the game, but short of that. Ooh. Just a little short. I had a big influx of sun for this one. Second flag is going fast. Plus side. Well, as long as it keeps pulling this, so I will keep doing it. Such is life, I guess. A horrendous final wave. What a disaster. Ugh. Like, despite absolutely blowing through the second half, you know, the final wave trolls me, right? Good lord. That's funny, Ultrastar. Funny, not funny, I guess, right? Funny as in, you know, people... I think this is making people go a little bit nuts. You know? You have 30 seconds to save here. I won't say that it's likely to save that much, but I will say that at least 10 to 20 seconds is pretty reasonable. Sit in my own sun for a while here. Crap. Yeah, funny but mayhem, exactly. Like, just people... You know, I think things like this, you know, bring out the best in some people and the worst in other people. And that's just the nature of it, you know? Alright. Where is it gonna appear? Going with right there. A lot of evidence, no, but I'd say it's a little better than 50-50 that it comes in the top row. I think our chances are actually somewhat good. Yes. Yes. Get off my lawn. Get the F off my lawn. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I don't think that's worth it. Ugh, almost saved it anyway. Again, I knew those two rows were going to be done almost in unison anyway, so... I'm gonna do so. This is a little fresh, cheeky perhaps. I think a 20-second time save is worthy of our squash plushie. I would tend to agree. Let's go. Walnut percent. You know, I actually had a great walnut percent time, and I forgot to highlight it, so I think it's lost in the archives forever. Oh, God. Now back in the green, and ultimately, you know, that's a good psychological boost, you know. Appreciate the good luck, by the way, Mad Wasp. I thought for sure it was coming in the top row. I'm like, you know. Nice start so far. Take a chance on that one as well. I had some strange dreams last night, too. Not about 110 this time, although that has happened. But about, like, people in high school that I haven't seen for 15 years since graduation or something like that. Just the oddest, you know, you wonder how that even comes across, you know, in your mind. I do like the potato mine on this level a little bit better. Not everybody uses it, but I do. Yep, for this exact reason right here. it can really help either, you know, get you some really fast 50% rules, or with vaulters and then helping on the next waves for the 50% rule. Alright. That was a little lame, I guess. A little underwhelming, but... Oh, nice. Do one more of those. I liked it so much the first time. Alright. And unlike my other 2 4s, I actually have done a decent job, I would say, of getting fumes out and about. Maybe not done a great job with the 3rd row, but again, I think I'm normally thinking of these of this level a little bit more like 2-7, and it's really not. It's really quite a bit different. Play is not the same. 2-7, you really have to be a little bit more proactive about busting graves and stuff. On this level, it's certainly important, but I think the fume shrooms, sort of relatively speaking, are the slightly higher priority. I'm gonna take a chance here. And very important to get those little fumies out. Ugh. Again, despite actually kind of getting bombarded with screen doors, I won't say this was that bad. The potato mines have lived a long time. They've lived a long, fruitful life. Ooh. That certainly can find another place to hang out. I was gonna say, was that from the previous wave? Ah, dang it. I thought that was from the previous wave, so that's sort of why I let it the way that I did. So other than misplaying that 9th wave, 19th wave rather, actually, I think this went okay. Nice, good level. Points at all. Again, 2-5, you got to be ready to click out right away. You also have to hold enter between the levels. That's alright. I see a decent cherry spot there. A few other spots with some potential, but see how it goes. Yeah, I think that's the other thing. Not only are the vaulters fast and they jump over your first plant, but they do have a deceptive amount of health. Absolutely. I think I just sort of underestimated it by just a little bit. Say, giving me some sun would be a nice start. Giving me a diamond drop would be next best start. Sun does equal money on this level, though, so... Alright, so we have 2 possible cherry spots. I actually like that. You could argue 3. Pretty good sun RNG so far. Definitely better. I had a drought there where for like a month or 2, things were not going well. Oh yeah, exactly, yep. Yeah, once the Doom gets unlocked... Ooh, this was actually a dumb one to bust. I don't know why I did that. One of the worst ones, actually. Again, I'm getting so much sun, I might actually be able to get down to 4 graves, which is pretty nice. I'm gonna hang on to this, just at least till we see where the next one is. Okay. Very interesting. I'm trying to save up a little bit of sun here. gonna say, I was getting to the point where I really have to consider pretty strongly hanging on to quite a bit of sun. Ooh, I was ready for the diamond drop there. The epic 2-5 final Grave Buster diamond drop. Bummed I kind of got like, it felt like I got all the sun at the end, you know? Alright, gotta go. Talk to you later, Chris. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, we're pushing the 11th anniversary for this game, aren't we, Ultrastar? Crazy. We noticed last year for the 10-year anniversary and the announcement of PvZ3 that we had a ton of views on YouTube. The YouTube algorithm, like, fell in love with the Plants vs. Zombies speedrunning community for, like, a month. And I went from, like, having 1,000 views on some of my videos to, like, 40,000 views. Like, in the span of a month. And going from, like, 2 subscribers to 100. I was getting, like, 3 or 4 notifications per day. Ooh, am I gonna get a good 50% roll? Ooh, you know, I really, in hindsight, should have put that puff shroom right there, seeing that I already had done 6 damage to this guy. I got a really bad... Wow, and a slow zombie for this one, too. Ooh, this is killing me. You know, I'm just doing this just because I hate that row. And I'm annoyed by it. Actually, I should have put one more guy. That would have been... Ugh. Get the, I don't even get the break there, do I? Thinking what I'm thinking? Thinking what I'm thinking? I'm gonna get this one. Ooh. Not looking healthy, but I think that was the way to play it. That actually really makes that final wave super manageable. Yep. So the shop will unlock a little bit later in the run, and certainly then we take full advantage of it as soon as it becomes available. Yeah, so what we buy, so there's a few surprises if you haven't seen it before. You can mute me now, but probably the most important thing that we buy throughout the course of the run, I would say, are the rakes. The rake is something that's sort of pretty underutilized, I would say, in casual play, but from a speedrunning perspective are excellent. It kills the first zombie, and the advantage of that isn't that it's super fast, but rather that we can then devote all of our initial sun to sun production, which helps us a lot throughout the rest of the level. So that's an important thing. We also buy the Gloom Shroom. Which again, you might be saying, hey, that thing sucks, it has no range, you know, it's very expensive to upgrade, and you can't even use it on all the levels, but we have a way of making the Gloom Shroom worthwhile, we'll put it that way. We have some tricks up our sleeves to make the Gloom Shroom particularly useful. say. I'm actually worried about this row as well, so prioritize that. Yep. Glad I did. The bottom row next. Certainly seen much worse starts to this level. Thought I might get it. Ugh. I obliterated that first flag. That was super good. Absolutely crushed. Oh, improved console. Nice. I can't wait to see that, A1. Even though I never played console myself, I do enjoy the runs, actually, on the other platforms. You know, I know some of them are a pain in the ass. Like, I would never... I don't think I would ever deliberately run DS myself, but I do enjoy watching them. They're a good time. You know, the DS and, yeah, some of the other consoles. Okay. Actually not going to use the Hypno on that one. Oh wow, I actually thought there was a chance I was going to lose that Gloom. Would not have been good. I actually think that was almost as fast as the Hypno, and sort of had a longer benefit. Longer outlook. Oh yes, this one on the other hand. Ooh, money! Money, money! Let's go. The value of that, of course, is that it almost assures that we have no money problems throughout the course of the run. And, you know, almost guarantees that we can buy the rake throughout the fog levels, which is very important. Money, money! Again, I do find the main challenge with this level isn't necessarily in dealing with any of the waves in particular, but rather, you know, sort of balancing, you know, when do you use the Hypnos? When do you use, you know, when do you bust a grave? When do you, you know, sort of all of those, like, little things like that that aren't always, you know, 100% made clear. This. Alright, right, nice. Cool. Ooh. Huge value. What a final wave. Clean that thing right out. Again, my gold is pretty unbelievable on that level, so it's not like super realistic to try to keep up with it, but the final wave sort of, I feel like, made the difference between a mediocre level and not. Oh, very nice. Yeah, how would you describe it overall, A1, compared to, you know, do you find that, you know, having like a controller, like, makes things faster, slower? Like, you know, do you miss the precision of a mouse? Do you like the ability to use, you know, use the controller to, like, be able to get your inputs in a little bit faster, even if you can't, like, move around faster? Yeah, I don't think has anyone done a PS3 version? I don't think so. Maybe none that have been submitted to, Speedrun.com, at least, I want to say. And in trying to plan ahead for these levels, I think busting these graves and these rows is really going to be the important play. And then really just cherrying the middle final wave. Alright, friends. Place your bets. Oh, there's actually a good chance Dancer shows up there. Although there's also a good chance that I was too fast with that 50% rule. Although he does wait around for a second here. And starts jumping. Ooh, damn. Oh, that was a huge difference. Oh my goodness, that was that really made, like, all the difference on this level. Oh, please don't spawn more. Okay. That made a massive difference on this level. I feel like I planned it right. I maybe could have been a split second faster. Ooh. That's rough. That is really, really rough. I planned that so well. That was like exactly what I wanted to do. And it did not happen. And what I'm trying to do is get the dancer zombie here. I don't know what my chances are, but... probably... Get out of here. I'm actually happy with how I played that final wave as well, too. That's one thing that's been better this run, I would say. My final waves on all of the night levels have been very good, even if the execution, you know, during the rest of the level has been so-so. And I have a diamond, so, you know, absolutely no complaints with the monies. Yeah, so yeah, Super and I actually had talked about, like, theoretically trying to find a way to do a co-op run. Yeah, I don't, you know, it wouldn't be on the leaderboards unless the category, like, really kind of took off, but I really think that would make it very interesting. Yep. Yeah, interest for sure. Yep. So far there's been no interest at all. You know, and if one person does a run, you know, like the slot machine 10% run, you know, or TEDx run, you know, that alone isn't going to be enough, but you know, we do as mods try to balance the number of categories with the player's interests, you know. You know, if there were a lot of people that were looking to do those types of runs, we could, you know, we could certainly try to find a way to make it happen, but, you know, until then, you know, the categories that we have are pretty good. And a very interesting start to 2-9, put it that way. I was hoping I'd get super lucky. Did not. I don't like these graves. I feel like that's been one of the biggest differences on this level. I think this is wave 8. It's kind of borderline, but I think worth it. I think it would have been... I couldn't get a second Scaredy out there, so... Alright. So fast first half. Ooh! That's what you call some off-screen value there. I like it. Try to get those bad boys up. A couple gold coin drops, never hurt anyone. Nice. Good. I didn't get mega trolled with the, actually, this row is very dangerous. Yeah, I don't think I had nearly enough, I don't know if I want to say respect for that row, but you get what I'm saying. I don't think I had anticipated how bad that row could have been if I'd gotten too many, Ooh, I got a horrible 50% there. Wow. It was exactly 50%. And so as a result, the 50% rule didn't get satisfied with the first zombie. That's so unlikely. Again, the screen doors have technically just a few more hit points. That's almost the equivalent, I would say, of getting a bad balloon zombie on 4-3. That's so unlikely. That was like 5 or 10 seconds right there. Alright. I honestly maybe should have doomed it right when I realized what the situation was. That's so bad. Ooh, I don't like that at all. This is looking like a pretty good final wave. Wow. Look at that. Another diamond. Go. Somehow I still save time compared to my goal split, which is nice. Again, 37 seconds to save here. Again, I am up against a global gold in terms of my best split. But hoping that this is enough to do 50%, and I can doom the next wave, but these horrible 50%. Okay, thank goodness. I was about to say, like, please. Wow. Really got to make space for some of these dooms here. This is crazy. What? Wow, this is about as early as that guy can appear. Get rid of him too. Got a little good off-screen RNG there. This wave could potentially be a little bit slow, but nice. Alright, technically a super fast first flag. Firepower situation, though, is, shall we say, mediocre at best. I don't like needing to use that, but I think I had to. That, I think, was pretty worth it. Ugh. No, I should have saved that. That was just greedy. Don't like this. I think it was worth it to save the fume. That's sort of the equivalent of getting a fume. You know what I mean? Gotta do a little more damage here. Really not a lot of instants in the second half. You know, all the instants that I got in the first half. Ooh, the double. The ultra, ultra rare double. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Oh. I got that one, but seriously. I can't wait forever for that. No way. I just gotta hope for a good final wave. I mean, I got nothing else. No dooms for the final wave. Why would we get one of those? What a frickin' disaster. Utter disaster that potentially killed the run. You know, I start the level with like 3 dooms in a row. Like, and no firepower. I don't know if I got like 1 hypno in the second half at all. I get the double football and no doom for the final wave. It's like, you know, how are you supposed to get a good time on a level like that? Unbelievable. Now, money's great. I'm probably going to have the seed slot by 3-2. So I feel like I can be like ultra aggressive with the lawnmowers and stuff. Savage. Holy crap. Well, again, there's certainly well over 26 seconds to save. You know, in some of these levels alone. Next couple levels alone, much less, you know, for the rest of the run. Oof. This should work. I think I got the timing right. Alright, I can actually hang on to this. Yeah, I should have done that in the bottom row, I think. A little brighter. A little smarter. I let 2 of them go. Ooh. Ooh. Shaping up to be some fun. Baby. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Holy crap. If I'd thought ahead and could have sped up that final zombie a little bit sooner, can you imagine? And the best part about it is I don't feel bad even 1% for losing 2 lawnmowers at this point. Yeah, what was the global gold? Because YMB got something silly on this level at one point. That was, what, a 51? 251? Oh. Can you imagine? It could have been like a 247, and I'm not exaggerating or trying to pat myself on the back. But if I'd sped up that, that final wave a little bit... Unimaginable. This one was more debatable, but yep. You like the play. Anyone else think that was a diamond? Oh, shoot. Is this wave 9 already? Oh, okay, mistakes were made. Definitely should have cherried that. Although, honestly, it's maybe not a bad idea to, like, get things a little more under control. Give myself a couple seconds to breathe, cover, get some firepower down. Usual. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That is a welcome sight. Gotta stop messing around and cool there. Okay. Ugh. I don't know if that was worth it. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was almost at 50% anyway. Yep. Slight mistake there, for sure. Should have that back by the final wave. Alright, pretty good level. Not incredible, but... Alright, I saved the time that I should have. And we're back green. Just like that. After that 210, 2 levels later, we've made up for it. Oh, yes. Wasp's Closet. Alright, we got it. How you doing, by the way, Kuka? I mean, how can I still not be in shock about that 3-1? That was so insane. Yeah, I was gonna say, any global gold is gonna help to cancel out a bad 210. You know, obviously, like, relatively speaking, there's usually more time to save or lose in 210, you know, but that's crazy. Can you imagine, like, I'm gonna have to run against that, too. That's the funny part. This. I have a walnut there, so no pressure. Oh, you took it off, Kuka. I gotcha. Hey, Lieutenant Boo, how we doing? Feels like it's been too long, my friend. Hope you're surviving these, very exciting times well. Troubling, exciting. Range. Little risky there, potentially. Well, I'll have an extra one in a little bit. I'm not too worried about this. You know, obviously, like, I had to use the cherry where I did. I don't regret that at all. And even that repeater that I kind of wasted, like, actually sort of came in handy. Have a plan. You guys see what my plan is? Ooh, it's gonna work out even better than I thought. Right. Thank you for the host, by the way, Kuka. Really appreciate that. Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome. Welcome to Warmech's backyard, where things are actually going pretty well. The pool levels are cooperating today. Not always something we can say. Not a flex, that's just how it goes. Take a little risk. Taking a chance. That was actually important. The 3 cone head wave can be a very, very slow one. As you can see, it's still actually pretty slow. Have that back by the final wave. Oh, good, and we're gonna get to use one of the potatoes, which is nice. Okay. Looking at a pretty good time. I had, I don't know how this level was so bad. I didn't have the sun. I guess that's sort of step number 1. Have enough sun. Have a plan. Only 3 seconds off my gold. I mean, I do think a 4:30 something time is possible on that level. I just, not always gonna happen. For 3 triple code heads. That would be like on wave 40 or something, Aaron. Shiny, shiny. Feeling shiny today, my friend? I'm feeling shiny. Look at all the sun. Look at that gold split. That's shiny. I think shiny brought me some good luck on these pool levels. I can already think, like, if this PB's running against these early pool levels is going to be, like, hell on earth. I mean, I've saved a minute in the last 3 levels. I can't even remember the last time I had some sort of time save like that. You know, barring, like, if I lost, like, 40 seconds or 50 seconds on a level before. You know, it definitely has happened. Oops. You should have done that right away. The chance the cone head appears here. Wow. This is insane. Like, that didn't have to happen. It could have just as easily appeared in the 4th wave. Gonna do this. No need to mess around. Warmech Greed. We have a Warmech Greed emote. This. Yeah, this should actually be okay. Carry this. Carry it. So they all get nice and aligned. Cost me a sunflower, but I think it would have been too long to try to deal with that any other way. We should get someone in this row. Row. Wow. 2 for 1. 2 for 1 Warmex special. Let's go. Oh, damn. And another misclick that's going to cost about 3 seconds here, but not too concerning, I would say. This wave could be a little slow. I'm actually gonna try to protect E-Shooter. He's a little, shall we say, weak. I actually like that play. This. Nice. Oh, wow. I was like, boy, that's going to be so close to recharging. Wacky 3-4. Oh no. Oh shit, I thought that was the 9th wave. Well, alright. Warmex Counting Services apparently is having some... Okay. Alright, still not a bad place, I would say. I do feel like I had to be, shall we say, creative. Some of these so far. I think now I can save the squash. This. And the beginning of this flag, definitely okay to work on the repeaters. Okay, I was like, that should work. I would have been a little irked. I maybe should have been more aggressive with a chomper or something, but a little too much hesitation on that. Okay, we'll do this. Definitely have it back long before the final wave. This. Wave 9. Alright. Not beautiful, but I should stay about even with my PB if all goes well. All didn't go perfectly well, but okay. Look at all this money. This is insane. 1,700? Sounds like Tarzan. I think so. Yeah, Shiny, I would definitely learn the Cobb strat. It's actually, I find it more consistent once you learn it. You probably have to practice it maybe 5 or 10 times. I definitely had to, but if you take a look at the way that I did it in my PB, for minigames, I personally, I recommend that strategy. If you're going for world record, like, sure, you know, you can be as aggressive as the world record was, but, you know, if not, these shooters are theoretically a thing that exists, but that was a horrendous first flag, but I actually think I'm setting myself up okay for second flag. I'm good? Definitely want some sort of protection for... An easy cherry. Point I'm gonna lighten up on the chair. No, just kidding. Now I'll lighten up on them. Ooh, gotta be. You know what? I'm gonna add a little extra firepower in these 2 rows. Worst case, I can always let these ones go. Really not in horrible shape. Technically a little bit slow, but well, considering the RNG in the first flag, I actually not going to complain about that time. Yep, yeah, 2 diamonds in this run. Definitely quite nice. We didn't already have potential for roof cleaners. I would definitely say I could meme it up big time and go for the pool cleaners. That'd be fun. The pool cleaners don't get you any more money, unfortunately, so... Yeah, exactly, yeah, if I don't feel like doing the strats, you know... Yep. Anything that could help on Zomboss or wherever else, I think is well worth it. Yeah, you'd have to get like 3 or 4 diamonds by 3-6, I would say, in order to do the pool cleaners. Just such like an unlikely chance that it, you know, actually helps that. Now we're just getting stuff off cooldown. Constant sun production. I'll have enough for a repeater in the next... No, I didn't want to. I can safely say I didn't want to. No, that's a huge waste of instants. don't like doing that, but if the game's gonna give me, then... Ooh. Okay. Bit of a squash here. Excellent. Good. That's what I was hoping for. This would have been too expensive to try to deal with that one any other way, I think. Bit of the squash back off cooldown by the 11th wave. Hopefully. Oh. Huh. Hell yeah. Get out of here. Get the heck out of here. I don't love needing to do that, but that was the necessity. A couple of rows here that are in, I would say, moderate trouble. Actually, as bad as I thought, but... Nice. This will actually work out pretty nicely for me, too. Give him a chomp. Ooh. A cherry? Is that too late? Probably too late. Eve, I may have been one wave too. The cherry back in about 25 seconds. So worst case, this would be like a 45, right? Holy crap. What the hell is this? I saved time, and I saved time compared to my gold, so I still think maybe that cherry wasn't worth it. I feel like I lost probably 5 to 7 seconds on the final wave, and maybe only saved like probably less than 5 seconds on that the 18th wave, 17th wave, I think. I'm trying to remember. The rest of the level was pretty fast. I'm torn about whether... I don't think that cherry was a massive mistake. Like, I don't think I was on quite gold pace, but I do think it was a mistake. Oh yeah, that chomper on the bottom row. Holy crap, man. That's crazy. Absolutely insane. Again, if I get something in that row, squash him. Squash him. I'm a little squasharoo. Nice. Pretty good value out of that. Yeah. It's maybe a little early. Getting that off cooldown sooner is play. Honestly, this has gone almost too fast. Certainly think I'm gonna cherry there. I have no hesitation, just playing that a little bit slower. You know, everything else went so well on that start that I think the payoff for getting the extra sunflowers down and having a little extra sun is pretty huge. You know, I actually should have done that on the, a little worried about this. I'm gonna cherry this. Alright, the very rare 4th column cherry. The real thing, don't worry. All planned. All part of the plan. Should have had a little more sun for that. Might have been a bit conservative there. Ugh. Faster. I think 8th column might have actually been the better play for that one. Like this, for example. Really not losing a lot of time. Sorry, Chomper. Served me well. Appreciate your service. Huge. Almost a sub 420 second flag. That's great. It's very, very good. Ooh. Wow, look at that. Payoff. Let's go. Nice. That should work out just fine. Get a little more firepower in the pool. Speaking of Chompers doing work, again, I'm having more and more faith, I guess you might say, in the 8th column Chomper. It's like, yeah, it's not absolutely positively as fast, but look at this. You know, I'm going to get more value here. Just like that. I've actually done, oops. Oh, that is... Again, there are exceptions. There are obvious exceptions. But still, even getting to use that twice feels much, much more valuable than just getting the once, you know? Like, I know that's sort of stating the obvious, but I'm trying to make a point. Nice, I got the right one. Good. Wow. Huge 29th wave. Ridiculously good. Oh no. How did I know that was gonna happen? My spidey senses were tingling there. Ooh, I missed him. Damn. Ah. Ooh, that was so close to good. That was so close to being really, really good. I mean, it was still good, but... Alright, sounds good, Super. See you in a little bit. Nope. This is 3-8. This is not 3-9. Remember we used to take the Torchwood on 3-8? We just had no appreciation for the Tangle Kelp whatsoever. So it's like, you know, the Torchwood probably is the next best thing that you could take on this level, you know? Especially back when we were, like, not as good. You play through the level slower, you get more sun, the Torchwood has a longer payoff, you know? That's sort of how I saw it, but, you know, we're obviously much sort of better and faster at this point. So, I'll do this fast. Please don't give me another one in that row. That would very much annoy me. Just for some safety. All right, looking good. Looking good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we were totally experimenting. Not with drugs, with strategies, people. Yeah. I think I started taking the Tangle Kelp when I realized, like, how good it was on 3-4, and I sort of started to think, like, I wonder if this would be good on other levels, too. And, oh wow, lo and behold, it really was. I was like, wow, having a way to instantly deal with divers, and then I'm like, oh, I wonder if that would be good against, like, the dolphins. Oh, I wonder if that would be good against, you know, I mean, literally everything. The answer, of course, was yes. A little bit conservative there, maybe, but... I think this is just wave 8, so again, not too worried yet. Alright. I can actually do that just because, you know, having one there for the for the first dolphin or two is definitely a nice thing. Bit of a mistake there. Oh, look at that. Dolphin. Things are still going fairly well on this level, if I do say so myself. Also got a repeater in every row. Actually, somehow did get that potato off. That was not what I thought was going to happen. Good. The cherry is likely to be charged in time to be helpful. Save the Tangle Kelp. Again, I know technically it would have been better there, but... this is looking clean. I love that the squash, like, he's like just within his line of sight. It really feels like it makes a big difference. Ooh. Sweet. Looking good. And I can be a little proactive here. I can strategically use berry. I knew I wasn't going to get that one in the back, but also knew I could do this. He was just too slow. Nice. Again, I'm staying close to my gold times in the pool. This has been one of the best pools in recent memory. Alright, let's go. I definitely count my blessings on that one. I had almost the perfect dolphin RNG. By that, like, if you can get a dolphin, like, every 2 to 3 waves, you know, just as the Tangle Kelp and the Squash are coming off cooldown and not getting them back to back to back to back, you know, that's sort of what I consider good dolphin RNG, and that's exactly what I had in that level. There's oftentimes a little bit of a delay before you can plant the 4th sunflower, but I think it's worth it to get the potato out. just getting, you know, getting it off cooldown really seems to pay dividends. This. I want to be greedy. Greedy. I knew that had been arming for long enough that I wasn't really putting myself at risk. That might have been too soon. I maybe should have put that in the other call. Although I have a squash to protect it. Huge value. It's very rare you get 3 with a lawnmower levels. Oh, look at that. Very, very nice. Argue I could have saved the squash. I think it'll be okay, though. Huh, I did not think that that was going to be the low one. Not perfect, but I do feel like my sun position is excellent. Firepower position is excellent. Yeah, just gotta play. You know, I thought about chompering that one, but I think my time's better spent, you know, investing in a little bit more sun, for example. You know, yeah, getting myself in a position for a Torchwood, things like that. That was a little bit of a slow flag, but we want to protect the repeater. Ooh, yeah, I don't know if that's possible. That might be a little too cute. A little bit too cute. I do like these 5th column Torchwoods, though. This has been one of the bigger strategy developments we've had on 3.9 in a little while, I would say. Yeah. Nice. And clean. Second flag. A little slower than I usually shoot for, but again, the firepower is so good at this point that I don't think anything that this wave could throw at me really slow me down. Technically should do the chopper there first for the cooldowns thing. Something like that. Oh no. There we go. Wrong with saying goodbye to him. We're gonna get a chomper. It feels like almost every... Uh-oh. A little unfortunate. Nice. Just thinking, yeah, a little more preparation for the pools. For final wave of the pool could be in order here. Ugh. Oh no. I forgot that that Tango Kelp, yeah, the hitbox gets a little messed up. Oh, this bottom row is, like, amped. Super ready to go. No, I didn't quite do that right either. I feel a little bit... I feel like that could have been a little bit better. Just like a couple of small things here and there. Alright, Super. I know your spirit's with me right now. You may not physically be here, but your spirit's with me. Super Spirit is here. Okay. Super, I feel your spirit. I feel your spirit very, very strongly right now. I know someday you'll watch this run. Someday you'll look back and be like, I knew in my heart, Ormek here had to, you know, he needed the three-peaters, he needed the Torchwoods, and I was here for him. I, Super, was here for him. That's what I believe. Put the tall nut. Hey, one, we're playing Lilypad, the game. I know you're familiar with that. I know that's one of your favorite games of all time, actually. Super the Gatekeeper, exactly. Exactly. Yep. I normally try to hoard some of the Tangle Kelp, see if we can manipulate the conveyor a little bit, but... So, Torchwood situation, D+. Repeater situation, A+. Instance, like a C. Spikeweed's actually in half-decent shape here. Okay. Oh, yes. Having more of an appreciation for the Torchwood in the pool situation. Just given that, like, you can usually use instance on land and kind of get by-ish, but the pool, it's like, you know, Torchwood or broke. Other instant isn't all bad. Oh, shit. Oh, that was a huge mistake. Oh, why did I rush and misclick that? Oh, no. Oh, man. Super, don't leave me. Don't leave me. Oh, no. Oh. Wow. Probably gonna get a bobsled now, yep. I know this looks ridiculous, but, like, I have to, you know? No other option here. Honestly, I feel like this row has been in control and that my misclick here hasn't hurt me that much as it relates to that row specifically. This is going to be interesting. Ooh, just in time. I might be able to save it. Wow. So, not great, but I don't think the time here is going to be horrendous. If I can get a 5:30 with this RNG... Wow. I feel like I feel like I don't deserve it. Like, I do and I don't, right? Like, I had the stupid misclick. Again, I guess it just goes to show that either 3-peaters or Torchwoods can get you a good time. Because I did have a buttload of 3-peaters. Like, I don't know if I've ever had that many 3-peaters. Literally, the first row and the second row were loaded. 3-peaters. Super! You did it! You did it! You did it, Super. Thank you. Thank you. You did it for me. I know you did. So, Super, I asked your spirit to be with me for the beginning of 310. First 3 plants were 3-peaters. And then I got no Torchwoods, and so, you know, that's sort of its own thing. Hey, welcome, Bent. Welcome to the backyard, welcome to the fog levels. It's a little slow on the uptick on that one. Sure did. Sure did. Ugh. Alright, game. You've done it. Done it. How it is. That actually kind of sucks. Ugh. It had to be in those 2 rows specifically, you know? Just had to. Can you believe I have a 229 on this level? What is that? Could find a way to... My level was kind of bad in my PB as well, so... No real complaints. Yeah, Ben, yeah, certainly if you have any questions on what's going on here and why we do what we do, I'll try my best to explain, or chat will try their best, and you know, we'll get you all caught up. So basically, if you haven't seen one of these runs before, the most important rule of Plants vs. Zombies speedrunning is what we call the 50% rule. And that has to do with how quickly the zombies appear on the screen. So basically, it might look to the casual player like the zombies just kind of appear so-so. You know, the waves come and there's not a lot that you can do to control it. But as a matter of fact, you can do a lot to control it. And it's based on what we call the 50% rule. And that is that if you do 50% of the current wave's hit points, then the next wave will appear. Or if about 30 seconds pass, then the next wave will appear as well, which obviously we usually try to avoid that at all costs because waiting 30 seconds is a long time between waves. So in other words, the faster that you kill wave A, the faster wave B will appear, and so on. So again, a lot of this game is around trying to prioritize our plants as best we can in order to satisfy the 50% rule and get the next wave to appear, in as fast a time as possible. Right there, I could hear that there was a cone head in that row. So loading up on a lot of firepower in that row will make that cone's hit points get down to 50% more quickly, and will make the subsequent waves appear more quickly as well. So again, there's a lot. There's definitely a lot to it. It's a lot of fun to speedrun as a result. The other thing is that these zombies are non-deterministic. Meaning that just because last time on this particular wave we got a cone head in this row and a regular zombie in the top row, the next time we play through the game it could be totally different. We could get 3 regular zombies in rows 2, 5, and 6. Or, really any number of things could happen. So, as a result, every time you play through the game, it's entirely different. So, everything that you're seeing here, there's a little bit of, you think about the strategies in advance and all that sort of stuff. But for the most part, everything is, pretty much unscripted. We don't know exactly what to do because you have to sort of react dynamically. This was a horrendous wave, by the way. Bad 50% rule. Probably going to use a Doom on the next wave just to get a little bit dead. So again, I use the Doom Shroom there, and that basically instantly satisfies the 50% rule, and lets me get on to the next waves even faster. So yeah, we have a lot of control over how quickly or slowly the zombies appear. Didn't do a good job of using the squash in this level either. And at this point, again, I'm saving the squash because I know on wave 9 there's a chance that I get a football zombie right before final wave. The game a lot of times likes to throw. Welcome, by the way, Lakoa. Ooh, look at that. There's only about a 20% chance of that happening, so it's very important that I had the squash ready there to deal with that as quickly as possible. And then on the final wave, you can see the Doom Shroom is incredibly valuable. That's sort of one of the exceptions to the 50% rule. So the exceptions to the 50% rule are on any wave right before a huge wave, you need to do all of the zombies' hit points, or you need to wait for the full 30 seconds. And on the final wave, of course, you need to kill all the zombies. There's no 30 seconds. You got to get them all dead. Yep. And so as a result, yeah, there is a little bit of fortune telling in that the game's probabilities change based on where the current zombies appear. So for example, if on the first wave I get someone in wave 5, and then on the next wave I get someone in row 5, and then the next wave it's row 1, the probability then of those 2 rows not getting the next wave increases a little bit as well. The game sort of does try to distribute the zombies out a little bit for you. It's not perfect, and there are definitely some times where the zombies can appear in the same row back to back, or even back to back to back. And particularly as you get to some of the bigger waves, that becomes more and more likely to happen. But because you simply have more zombies on screen. Those are some ways that, again, we can some fortune tell. So, for example, because we got zombies in this row and this row, the probability of getting a conehead either in the top row or in this 5th row increase. And because we haven't gotten a zombie in this row for 2 straight waves, there's a very, very high chance that the next zombie appears there. So you can see, again, it's not a perfect science, but there's definitely there's definitely a little bit that you can do to sort of try to predict as best you can, where those next waves are going to appear. All right. I had another very interesting mechanic that there's sometimes that the 50% rule does not behave very well on this particular wave. I might get really lucky. Nope. Very nice. Very nice. Ultra smooth. I should save a couple of seconds here unless something goes horribly wrong. Final wave. You can see if you use this Doom right in the middle and wait for all the zombies to appear on screen, which sometimes they're a little slow. Yeah, usually you can be pretty successful. That's right, it's very close to a gold split on this level, so not going to set my expectations too high here, but yeah, that's bad. But yeah, it's a ton of fun to run. Again, as you can tell, I've done 771 attempts, completed over 89 runs. Again, I've done some offline runs and some 100% runs and things like that too. So I'm sure I've completed the game over 100 times at this point, and I'm not bored of it. You know, I still love it. Still a ton of fun. Really, every playthrough feels different because of the fact that the zombies are non-deterministic, and there are other little bits of RNG that can help you out. Can affect the run either for better or worse as well. So, for example, there's a little bit of randomness with which the sun falls, both on the day levels and with the plants. And so sometimes, even though it only maybe varies by a couple of seconds at most, you know, that can make a pretty big difference. If you fall a couple seconds behind on your sun production, that in turn can really affect you for the rest of the level. And the zombie's speed is also random. The difference between the fastest and the slowest of zombies is actually a factor of 2. Actually getting pretty good RNG to start this level, so I can be a little bit. Not that this was garbage, but. So again, sometimes you actually want faster zombies. You want them to get on screen sooner so you can start doing damage to them sooner. And sometimes you don't want them to be fast. Obviously, if you're falling behind and there's a row that's kind of getting overwhelmed, you know, that's a good example of when you might not want them to be quite as fast. So it's really fun to sort of like play around a little bit with all that, and you know, and you know, really sort of try to push the game to its limits in terms of optimization. Very, very, very clean first flag there. Bit. When the blower comes to save the day. I don't think I'm going to have quite enough sun, so I'm going to hang on for just a second with that one. And again, you know, I knew I did 50% of the current wave's hit points, so I was going to be good for the next wave. Right. I like getting the double blower value. Patented, trademark, copyright. Ooh. We got double dolphins. Double dolphin GG attempt, but I was ready with the Tangle Kelp there, so. Good. This should have this. Tangle Kelp that guy, and things are looking quite good. Quite excellent, I might say. The chance this golds by a couple of seconds. This was very smooth. Good, I'm glad I waited. You saw how slow that zombie was in the top row. It gives us a diamond. That is quite helpful. The double dolphin rubbish. Oh, yeah. Super, I saw you miss one of the squashes, by the way, on this level. I don't know if that was good or not. That I mean, definitely good. Say we here. I think this is the play. These guys. Yep. Excellent. Very good. Kind of messed that level up a little bit in my PV, and I got some bad RNG, and I didn't get to take the rake, so quality time save there. Alright. Now we prepare for the digger zombie. It's not a friendly zombie. And the game wants you to take the split pea, but the split pea is very expensive and very slow, so we have another ultra creative way to deal with him. Now, thanks, Wasp. I really appreciate the support. Oh yeah, my gold. This is a global gold that I'm up against, so I'm sort of not gonna, you know, be under the illusion that I'm gonna save a ton of time here. But if I can get within the 240-ish mark, you know, 240s, plus or minus. I guess the wrong road there. Better there. I could tell that there was a cone head there based on an audio cue. Is he important to do? Oh, yes. Maybe should have waited there a little bit, but... It's actually a little bit delayed and... Gonna start. This was kind of a slow digger, so it's gonna be even more difficult to Nice. All right, pretty clean. Not a lot of mistakes. Again, it's going to be no gold. My gold was absolutely ridiculous. I got no cone heads. I think I got it. Yep. Again, that doom is one of the most important ones to time correctly. If you wait too long, the digger makes it to the end, and you get to sit there and wait until the squash comes off cooldown. Not a good time. Ooh. I wasn't paying attention and forgot to pay attention to what row the rake was in. Make a huge difference, but sometimes I can use that to gauge where I should start planting my second puff shrew. I think it's in the 5th row. Another one in the 5th row? I think I got back-to-back in the 5th row. You know, I knew I should have been a little bit more patient. Really no reason to wait around for that. You know, I could have squashed that guy, but I sort of felt like they were both going to die around the same rate anyway, so might as well save the squash for the beginning of this flag. Sometimes you get a bucket head right away. Yep. Oh, yes. Big payoff for our buddy Warmech. Oh, yes. You know, I might be okay here. I think I'm gonna hold off on this squash. Taking a little bit of a chance there, saving it for perhaps a more high-need situation later on in the level. Do I kind of regret it? Yes, but... maybe should have saved that for the 9th wave. The game has given me luck. Okay. I actually did not play that very well, but nonetheless, this is still a pretty good time. Good. Very important to make sure I got that bottom corner. Okay. Another gold. Not a huge gold, but definitely a good one. And I'd love to get a 4 teens in that level. And if I'd been a little more aggressive with the squash, I actually think I could have. But still... I still can't believe that 3-1. I know, like, I sound like a broken record, like I can't get over it, but the truth is I can't get over it. Instinct, yeah, I've been a little bit impatient. Not willing to sort of wait and see. Yes, so I did use the new strategy in 5.4. However, I did not have the rake. So I was sort of in a bit of a tough situation there. Ugh, another cone head. Alright, my first flag RNG might be drying up a little bit here. Yeah, I should be well over 50% at this point. So, sun is tight, but I do have 11 sunflowers, which is one more than I normally have at this point. So... Again, given all the cone heads that I got, especially in the first half, I'll take it. And remember to buy the rake. I forget whose name Hype was in chat, but thank you for an excellent name that got us an excellent pace. Question. Really do appreciate it. Yeah, things have felt pretty good. Yeah, since the end of 210, you know? Once I got that 210 out of the way, it's like, ugh. Now again, friendly reminder, we have a few levels coming up. They go by the name 410, 55, and 510. And even 54 and 59, these are not friendly levels. They're not kind levels, and they have killed runs. They have killed very strong and deserving runs. So this one I did predict accurately. I did see a little glimmer there in the shadows. Huh. I actually like it when they you're all in the first row. This is like the opposite of the pool levels where it's a huge pain in the ass. All looking pretty good. Again, it was a prediction that the next one was going to be this row. I couldn't be certain, but... it is there. I was worried for a second. Right. Very, very nice. Glad I got that ultimately. Helped. Ugh. Game, what are we doing? Actually, this wave is going to be dead quick enough. I don't matter too much. Again, I can let this one go. Absolutely worry-free. Almost worry-free. It's never truly worry-free. See. Matter. Waiting for that. And even though that Buckethead's gonna get eaten, it is worth it to, alone just... Oops. I do play in windowed mode, sometimes that happens. Again, another good level. I think I have much to complain about here at all. Little slow on that, but another gold. Could have even been a second or two faster. Yeah. Alright, very important to remember the rake is here. I do this just because it covers these rows very nicely. Should put these in the second column. I'm getting to do. Nice start. Good firepower. Oh! Oh! Holy shit! 30-second swing right there. That was a 30-second difference. I can't believe that just happened. That was unbelievable. Warmech, please, is right. Absolutely crazy. Alright, magnets, though, are a thing that exists in this game. Exist solely oh, what a first flag with no magnets. Who needs magnets? I need magnets, is the answer. What, you thought I was being rhetorical? Not a second too soon. You know what, I'll put this one here. Keep it safe. It's safe. Add a little extra firepower to that row, just because. Bottom row is a little interesting. I think this was wave 9, so I think that was worth it. Oops. Misplayed that one by just a little bit, so I lost one more than I absolutely had to. Clean. I did not get that many blowers, which until the very, very end here, which is nice. Maybe I actually should have put that in the. I think that might help that row actually. Bottom row as well. Clean. Sub 5. Let's go. How we doing, Dyna? Welcome. Thought I took the Torchwood there for a second. That would have been dumb. Now 254 versus PB 325 pace. Now, I don't know if I quite go that far, but we do have the rake, and you might remember we did not have the rake on 5.2, 5.3, 5.4, And I believe 5-5 did not have the rake either. So I was in desperation rake mode and arguably lost, although I did gold this level. I think I did still have the rake for this level. I took it on 4-9 as I you know, I'm just gonna do this. Again, could have I afforded the cabbage pult? Yes. Then, you know, it slows down the sunflower production, and I may not have it then for the next wave, so. Oh, versus your PB, it's 325 pace. That's nice. That guy had been a little faster. That's another example of where the zombie speed RNG can potentially hurt you a little bit. Kinda get in your way. Just a pigeon. Do this. I'm quite confident I can get both of those dead. Oh yeah, that mower, I promise it saved 30 seconds. It really did, because there was no way I was getting that 50% rule in any sort of orderly fashion. And in fact, you could argue the run might have died if that Buckethead had appeared a little bit later. I know that sounds a little dramatic, but I actually believe that might be true. Because if it had appeared off screen and the mower had missed it, I would have been in an absolute heap of trouble. I don't know if that was a little late or not. Very good. I feel like I've been playing that level a little bit better. We'll do that just for hype. Let me scratch my beard here. What's happening? Appreciate the good luck, Dino. Give us the chili strats, boys. I'm probably going to take the Torchwood on 5-3. Sort of like we were talking about in your chat yesterday, Super. There does seem to be a legit difference between this level and 5-3. Namely that 5-3 has all, shall we say, land-based zombies, and this level has vaulters. And those vaulters can just cause tons of problems. Countless problems. Ugh. A little bit of bad luck with the sun RNG there, but kept me planting sunflowers, which I feel like is good. So I think the, yeah, A1. Ooh, spicy. Spicy, spicy. So there's two advantages to Jalapeno. One is for the vaulters, and really any of these early waves, I would say. Oh. I don't know if this is going to be too much sun or whatever, but... Got it. Then again, can we ever really have too much sun? I think not. This is my friend Hallie right here. Does work. I have a plan, I have a plan, I have a plan. Get out of my game. Get out of my game. This feels insane. Global gold? Wow, I did crack the 116 sum of best. I think it was in the lower 16s, but nonetheless, we've gotten several huge golds so far. Huge golds. Call me convinced on the jalapeno strategy. Call me convinced. I would say my level of being convinced is at an all-time high. Ugh. Ooh, damn. Okay. Still think I can handle this. Yes. Oh no. Did it again. Oh, that's big. It's not that the Torchwood loses time or doesn't help. It does help. There's no question in my mind that it helps. But, you know, it's always a matter of, you know, relative to what else is available. A little bit unfortunate on this, but... This was a little bit slower. Yeah, some of those middle waves were a lot less lucky, I would say, than the other ones. Actually fairly important to save these flower pots, I think. I think it's too late for that. Wow. Value. Value. And this, even despite the crap in the first half, this is still ridiculously fast. Ooh. No. Okay. I didn't get to use the squash in the top row like I'd planned, but I feel like that's improvable by 20 seconds, and I'm not exaggerating. Pumpkin. Right. Did I take the lily pad? Come on, Bulba, did I take the lily pad? Yeah, the Torchwood for 2 flag levels, it's almost A1. We were talking about this right back in Re-8, right? Like, you just can't quite, like, we've gotten so much better at these levels that you just can't quite get the Torchwoods out enough for them to be more cost effective than something else. And we've become so good at the 50% rule using like just chompers and stuff that like one chomper alone potentially could do more damage over the course of the run than a Torchwood would, right? Torchwood would. How much wood would a Torchwood would? So again, this level was beaten without, more conservatively, and without the rake, compared to the last one, last time through. Again, is this too conservative? Maybe, but this allows me to do, basically get this up with like 100% safety. Fully armed, fully ready to go, and there's probably going to be a lot of zombies these rows for the next few flags. So again, ooh, okay. Oh, yay! Finally. Feels like about as unlucky a first flag as one can possibly get, you know? Yikes. Alright, thanks for the follow, Fel. I'm gonna call you Fel. Not personal, that's just the name that's gonna come out today. Nope, just absolutely no dicking around whatsoever. Did I get it? Nope. Has been remarkably unfortunate. Very important to get those guys pronto. Ugh. Oh no! Oh, that was so dumb. What did I do? Ugh. Holy crap, did I get absolutely obliterated on this level. Horrendous RNG. Jeez, at least the final wave helped me. Holy crap. Ay, 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 people. Alright, good night, A1. I appreciate the support here. I've never seen such bad RNG on that level. All those zombies in the bottom at the beginning, the footballs, the cone heads, the pogos. Even the sun RNG early. Yeah, I only lost 3 seconds because I didn't have the rake last time I played the level. So that's certainly a that's certainly a factor. I don't know if anyone has a chomper emote in chat, but let's get it out. Want to be aggressive, but not too aggressive. E to a successful 5-5. Just the right amount of aggression. Again, try to keep the chompers in pairs. Very important. Ooh. No, 50% rule was not kind to me there. Is that wave 9? No, bad. Huh. Who would have thought a lack of flower pots would have been the delay on this one? Nope. What am I gonna do? Lack of flower pots. Protect it. I mean, why not? Ooh, should have gotten a little more value out of that, I think. Damn. Now I'm getting all the flower pots when I don't need them. Come on. I don't like doing it, but I have to. Please let me get below a 515. I mean, please. No cherries. Has happened to me before. Has cost me runs before. One cherry, please. Oh my god. No need for that level to ever be over 5 minutes, but it's over. It's over. Done. It's over. Hey, Hamstar, what's going on? How many pumpkins and pots did I get in that second half? You can argue I wasted one of the cherries. I mentioned it when I placed it, or I didn't quite use it to maximum effect. But, seriously, like... Seriously. Still a few minutes ahead of Aaron, but again, we got a lot of game left to play, you know? Not gonna count my chickens or anything, we're just going. Master, long time, my friend. How you doing? What is going on? Okay. Again, I actually feel like I dealt with that final wave pretty well. You saw how I went for the top and the bottom rows first. Really want to put a sunflower down here, but I can't. It's gonna be close. It's okay. Got it. Super had a close call like that yesterday as well. Still nothing wrong with using a squash. Ooh. I almost forgot our code. Hello, friends. Hello. Are we feeling cool today? We are way too cool for school here. We're playing Plants vs. Zombies. Doesn't get much cooler than that, does it? Especially if you're the zombies. Feeling good about things, you know? Brain munching. You know what? Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Ooh. That was a little more painful than I would have hoped. Definitely got to get some backup firepower there. Again, I'll have the squash for what's his face when he appears on screen. It's actually kind of lucky that he was relatively slow compared to his usual. Doing well in the sun, though. That is a fact. Ooh. Oh, God. Oh, God. Ooh, nice value there. Great value. No. I don't think that was the play. I have no idea what I was thinking there. It's fair to say I was not thinking. Sort of had something like this in mind, kind of, but I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking. It's okay, though. Promise it's okay. Yeah, that Gloom has, like, 0.0000% of its HP left. Advantages this one. Also, okay, oh, I was really worried about that bottom corner. Really worried. Again, 5 minutes is a great time for that level. No complaints at all. There are more risky strats I could have done there, but let's be honest. I think I'm all set. My risk today. Moment. Thought I was on 5-9 for some reason. It really would be the dream. Just have these levels behind me. Well, the 5-7 I don't mind. This is arguably my favorite of the roof levels in the sense of like long, I can chill out and put my nerves at ease. There's a few little things like the ladder zombies can be a little annoying, stuff like that, but Super easy to verify. Wow, I'm gonna submit the run, and then, 30 minutes later, it's gonna be verified. And then someday, like, in the, like, lore of, Plants vs. Zombies, someone's gonna be like, hey, what the heck? This 4-hour run got verified in 30 minutes. Oh yeah, I knew you'd verify it based on the 5-2 strat alone. I know. I know. You can just say that. That's fine. One more little fun. Good. You know what? I'm just. I might still get it, believe it or not. Ah! No! 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 I'm still gonna get value out of that squash. I'm not worried about it. And there's certainly no way I can take a death with a zombie moving that slow. I'll have a squash, or I could doom it if I absolutely had to. Why, game? Why? Ugh. Game just had to add some drama. Just had to have that little flare-up. Had to say, Warmech, taking it a little easy on you this time around. Sort of the game showing me who's boss a little bit, like just that, like, small element of control that it feels like it needs to exert, It's like a little bit of light trolling, Trolling light. Trolling heavy was the end of 5-5, if you're wondering what the difference was, but obvious. Again, I like putting these glooms up a little early, in part because we can lose our fume shrooms on this level if... Has anyone noticed with the garlic strategies, the glooms are a little bit more vulnerable? Just because there's the potential for a much faster... faster crap. Alright, get out of here. Stop. We're gonna throw. Okay, that was maybe too. Use this for wave 29. Alright. Really good defenses at this point. And even if I lose a gloom, it's not the end of the world at all. Yeah, I actually like this doom right here, if you can time it, just right. Not always the case, but, you know what, I'm actually going to wait on this, because that, okay, yep. Be more valuable here, that's exactly what I was thinking. I still have plenty of time to get flower pots out. Uh-oh. Something bad is happening in this row, and I don't like it. Aw, man. Thought I could get it. Very, very clean. Had to do that a little soon because that guy was... Oh! Wrecked. Frickin' wrecked. I want to put a hole through my screen. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that makes me mad. That's alright. Still a fine pace. Yeah, the speed, X position, and the fact that it was in the same row as the ladder zombie. And that I'd used the gloom earlier so I couldn't slow down that ladder zombie. That is like probably a 0.1% chance that all of those factors happen together and work against me. It cost me like at least 10 seconds, maybe 15. I don't know how long that was. It felt like an eternity. Probably wasn't 15 seconds necessarily, but... Jeez. Well, and no one said the roof levels were easy. No one is making claims like that. Thought about going for the pumpkin strat here, but... Could be greedy and put another sunflower down, but... That. I'm gonna do this. Prep those. No, that wasn't wave 9, but sort of felt like the time save was definitely there. Okay. It worked. I would say that was a success. Firepower there. Alright. In pretty good shape for this level. That'll probably be my last squash. Barring something extremely bad. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. Fine. Beautiful. Beautiful. That was so scary. Ooh, oh, we had a plushie split redeemed. I apologize. I apologize. Squash. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Got the squash plushie. We're going. It's 5-9. I could theoretically save 30 seconds. This is another goldable one. I just gotta do it, you know? Let's go, let's go. Oh, we got the chomper split too. Alright, so our last two splits. The last two splits are taken care of. Ooh, we could try the double split. That'd be something. Hey, Bulba, what's going on? What the heck is up? One cycle. So one cycle would probably be horrible because it would mean that Zob boss would probably like take 4 minutes to go down, and then you'd unload like 9 jalapenos, and you know I don't even know how that would work. Funny. Very important to get that first squash or first gloom down as quickly as possible. Now I'm gonna do this. Is it risky? Yes. But, you know, there might have been a little bit better. Hindsight. Yes, excellent. Good. None of these guys are too fast. Playing the game. Nice. I don't even need to use the squash for this wave. Great. I think this is the more important play at first. And then maybe the gloom, Calm 4 gloom is the backup. You know, I didn't like this guy. I didn't like his attitude. I didn't like his demeanor. I like his personality. Probably need another magnet, yeah? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Obviously not going to use the coffee bean. Doom this. Doom it. Would I use the squash there? Yes. But if I use the doom there? Yes. Still though. Not going for any crazy golds. Just trying to win. Trying to do my thing. It's okay to have a magnet back here, in my opinion. You know, I normally like to have 16 sunflowers here. Just sort of feels like the level stays more in control, you know? Gotta save this squash in case I get the early Garg. I hate to think of it, but it does happen. Where is it? Oh god. Pick it up. And I remember the last time that I was 2 minutes ahead. This is Wormek. Do you want to watch this? Hopefully 1 minute, 4 hours, and 4 minutes and 4 hours. No, hopefully not 4 hours. That would be very sad. You want to say hi to chat? This is it. I am 2 minutes ahead, which is insane. I really don't remember the last time I was 2 minutes ahead of my personal best. Yep. Right now, the current pace is 3 hours, 26 minutes, and 44 seconds. It is so good. Chat says hi.
Hello.
See them all going there. Oh, we forgot to do the squash. So if you want to show some support, same thing with the chomper split. We forgot about them, so we might need your assistance, Guard, if that's okay. They play with them. I don't know. You guys like these jalapenos? I like the jalapenos. This felt like a really good first phase so far. Bring on the melons. Bring them right on. That's a ton of damage the first cycle. So we have what we call a 3 cycle versus a 4 cycle. It's how many times does Zomboss appear. And hopefully only 3. It was 4 in my personal best, but it was a very, very fast 4. So that's, you know, ultimately what matters is the time, of course, but... Ooh. Did I miss him? No, I think that did damage. It looked like it did damage. You can see I try to keep him... The ice shrooms and the jalapenos do damage too, so it's kind of a... You have to he shoots these ice balls, so... this is... If this isn't a 3 cycle, it's certainly going to be a very, very fast 4th cycle. Oh. Well, again, there's a chance that happens, you know. We call it the bus. I got bust. These guys? Oh yes, they are the most unfriendly of all of the... Yeah, if they get too close, it's a bad day for us. Now, I don't like using those before Zomboss appears, but you can see the Pogo, he's a problem. This guy's a problem. There are a lot of problems on screen right now. Zomboss is not being too cooperative about showing his face. This is gonna be a... I don't think it's gonna be the 3 cycle. I think I just got too many problems. Dang. Well, what we do now is we hope. We hope. Another bus. Another bus. Oh god. Ugh. Okay. All okay. All is well with the world. Oh god, now he's throwing the Gargantuars, isn't it? No, he sometimes he only puts like 2 or 3 zombies down, sometimes he puts 1,000,000 zombies down. Sort of all what kind of mood he's in, you know? Sometimes he's in a mood. I actually don't even need the ice shrooms at this point. I didn't get the 326, and that's sad. But okay, there we go. There we go. Still a massive PB by about minute 25, I'll say. And it's over. It's over. Victory was ours. Oh, there's the chopper. He's saying hello. It's blocking our faces right now. Okay. Still, this is a crazy PB. This is really good. Despite the fact that I could have saved a minute, but that's okay. Thank you for your help. You helped so much. Helped so much. You kept my nerves at ease. Good game, everyone. This is absolutely insane. Oh yeah, are we rolling the credits? We sure are. Sure are. That's really good. That is really, really good. Thank you for the bits. I really appreciate that. Deco, Itofi, RM, PG Gamer, Money, Hamster, Bulba, Jonas, Agnelis, Dark Sergio, Super, Aaron. Okay. I mean, obviously it goes without saying that I feel like this was the best played run that I've played in, I mean, certainly ever. You know, it's the funniest feeling whenever I get a new PB. I've said it before and I'll say it again. It always feels like there's another, like, lingering minute worth of improvements. You know, in this case, Dr. Zomboss, improvable by almost a minute. 410 was okay. Oh yeah, 5.5. Technically improvable by almost a minute. 210, improvable by almost a minute. You know, I mean, 110 was okay, but not great. You know, we still didn't even break 4 minutes on that. But look at this. I got a good feeling about this run with this 1-4. I can't remember the last time I had a PB with this many gold splits. I mean, that 3-1 global gold, unbelievable. This is going to be, like, by far the worst section to run against next time. Look at that. I saved a minute in just 3 levels. That is crazy stuff. Pool levels, awesome. Other than 310, which, you know, 310 was 310. Honestly, all of the Dash 10 levels were pretty bad, except for that one gift that 410 gave me. Like, there's 2 minutes of improvements from just the Dash 10 levels, not even everything else. But everything else, I mean, look at this. Gold, 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 gold. And 5.3 was improvable. 5.4 was improvable. Like, just looking back at this, I'm like, it doesn't feel unrealistic to take another 2 minutes off this, or at least another minute 30, and get to that, like, elusive 3:25 time. Yeah, that's how I put it, Sundeko. Alamusa, I appreciate that. Yeah, so our global golds, what those are the best time that any runner has ever gotten on that level since they've been recording and using it. So that's going to get its own highlight, because that was like so good, and it could have been 5 seconds faster. It could have been 5 seconds faster. Yep, I took like between 30 seconds and a minute off my sum of best, which is just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Yep, 325 is definitely going to be a milestone. Even if it's a 325XX, you know, that's like that's like where it would feel, where the game would feel good to be at. But again, like I really don't feel like I'm exaggerating. Is it unrealistic to save 30 or 40 seconds in Zomboss? Not at all. Not unrealistic at all. Is it unrealistic to save 20 or 30 seconds in 5.5? Nope. That would be, you know, normal to maybe a little better than average. You know, is it realistic to save 10 seconds in 4.10? No, it isn't. Is it unrealistic to save... Oh, even, remember 3.5 was a jerk to me. Unrealistic to save 10 seconds there? No. Unrealistic to save 10 or 20 seconds here? No. Unrealistic to save 20, 30, 40 seconds in 3.10? No. Or 2.10? No. Like, you know, obviously, like, there was a lot that went well in a lot of other parts of the level. Certainly, you know, 3.1 and the rest of the golds, you know, notwithstanding. 4.7 was nice to me. 4.9 even, like, that, although it was a gold, it still felt improvable. So, like, man, you know, I sort of now have, like, a vision of how YMB does it. Obviously, I would need to take off another 5 minutes before we're getting into his territory. And that would require, you know, both luck and execution sort of beyond even what we had here. But there were definitely a couple of mistakes. We saw a couple of misplants. I misplanted a cherry on 5.5. I misplanted a sunflower. I misplanted a flower pot. I misplanted a potato mine. I misplanted a chomper at one point. So again, a couple of those mistakes too. And you know, there we are. Yep. So the world record's 3:22, but you know, I'm sort of like, for the first time in a long time, I'm like visualizing a path of how I could get there. Like, the execution here felt really good in terms of like my mentality going into levels, like the way that I dealt with certain things. Even some of the levels that started to feel like bad, like 3.9 started to feel bad, 3.8 started to feel bad. Like, you know, they ended up working out really, really well. 3.4 started to feel bad. We kind of pulled it together. But again, I really do appreciate all the support. This was great. This was a lot of fun. Again, another major goal, major milestone accomplished. Reclaimed second place, although I could see Aaron or Super or A1, you know, really making a surge towards a 3:27 time, you know, anytime soon. So, you know, no run is safe. No second place or first place is ever safe. But yeah, this was an old YMB time that at that time I was at 3:33, and then he got a 3:25, and I was still at like a 3:33 or 3:32. So what used to be an 8-minute gap between me and YMB is now just a 5-minute gap, and that was with him improving his runs by 3 minutes as well. I've improved my runs by about 6 minutes too. So again, a couple of breaks going a little bit differently. You know, 3:26 feels within reach, and 3:25 and maybe beyond. I mean, who knows, you know? Again, this feels really great. I really do appreciate the support. I haven't eaten anything yet today, so the belly's growling, and probably a little time for lunch with Mr. Cormac. But again, thank you so much. I appreciate the bits. We got a couple hosts today. We got a lot of new followers. I really do appreciate it. You guys are absolutely the best, and I'll talk to you all later. Take care. Bye-bye.